The vision was always to have a team, to not just be LT for bands and clubs of the Triangle, supporting, promoting local music here where our music scene is vibrant, is growing, is not stagnant. It goes ups and downs in cycles, but again, a lot to recognize Raleigh, the Triangle, our music scene as top 25 in the country. And but the vision, I did it well myself. I did it myself, promoting local music for probably 3+ years, and primarily that was through right here, exactly what I'm doing right here, but using our great technology in our purse, in our hands, our cell phones to take pictures, to do videos, and oftentimes early on or at some point, the bread and butter, the anchor was a video that we tried to do weekly of about 20, 22, 23 venues every Friday night, Saturday night, and who was playing at those venues. I believe that local music tag teams with a lot of great things from fashion to great food. And I think that's important as thinking about, again, the growth in the Triangle or to keep it vibrant, local music. And but most importantly, I had this team concept. I had this. I knew that views. I knew that fans. I knew that views of our videos would go up if we had a complimentary female voice, female image behind BC bands and clubs of the Triangle. But I was rather picky. I knew that I was going to take the right personality, someone that felt comfortable in front of the camera, hopefully, but taking pictures, being visible in a venue, a club, a bar, taking pictures or videos takes the right one. I guess Tony's Oyster Bar is our home base bar. It's our biggest relationship. They are my biggest fans. They are the team's biggest fans. They get local music. Tony's Oyster Bar, McGregor Shopping Center in Cary. They have one of the biggest commitments to local music in the Triangle. We all love to dance. I do. The team, most of the team does. But it does not take dancing to enjoy local music, but it is an added plus. Tony's is blessed with a large dance floor. But Kevin, Ross, the team, but again, they are most complimentary. They are most pay it forward in terms of local music. But again, and also they are very convenient to where I live. So great relationship. I cannot thank them enough. And I believe there's no reason that relationship should change. Tony's Oyster Bar, the home base bar for bands and clubs. Probably at Tony's, there are only 3 or 4 that come to mind as, yes, probably females and Paul Martin. But 3 or 4 females, you know how that goes, guys, right? You meet someone or someone walks in the doors of Tony's and it's almost like a stop in time. And you're like, who is that? Who is that? I definitely would like to meet that individual. Lisa Lee was exactly that. She was coming with a group of friends, a group of great friends that I've become friends with to Tony's Oyster Bar. And very quickly, we met, we conversed, and immediately friendship around music, dancing. And it wasn't very long. I don't know if we had the conversation or I just put her in place for pictures, for some videos, and she became a great motivator for me, inspiration. Then came Penny O'Brien, a school teacher. She had some extra time. Summers, obviously, she had some time to get engulfed in local music, and she was engulfed in local music. Her tremendous smile, and finally, we put us together in just a conversation and in talking. And she said, sure, I'll try to fill some extra time with more local music, some pictures, and helping you. Glad to be part of the BC team. Diana was paying forward local music a lot on social media. Finally, I stopped and backed up and said, hey, let's meet. We did. And just like that, it took off, or she understood what I was doing. She was doing it already. we put her on the BC team, and there goes. Now, Tracy, hey, Tracy, a little different story, but immediately one of those 3 or 4 at Tony's. Who is this girl with all this energy? Who is this girl with all this energy? And had to put her in place. And dear to my heart, yep, better half, girlfriend. But she is excellent, and she will be tremendous growth for local music and hopefully our relationship. So there we are, the BC team. I have the vision of hopefully raising $75,000. That will be a salary. I believe that's about $40,000 for me, plus expenses. A lot of expenses will be built into that $75,000 in raising it, probably. But also, we've got to be very transit to venues, to going around. That is me working full time in local music. That's a goal, to raise those funds so that we can be able to do that. Always a vision for local ambassadors of local music. Anybody could be on a enormous team of their cell phone, taking pictures, checking into venues and local bands, and helping local music grow. We'll continue this conversation later. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. I'm LT for Bands and Clubs of the Triangle on Facebook. See you dancing around the triangle.